Hi everyone, thanks for joining. I'm Shashank Nimkar from Tatva. Uh, I've been recognized as a circular economy pioneer by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation for my contribution towards circular ceramics. And I'm also an ambassador for the World Design Organization for their Young Designers Circle. And I'm an alumnus from the National Institute of Design. So the problem that we are working towards is that archaeology has shown us that ceramics, once fired, don't biodegrade for centuries. And ceramic industries today are facing daunting challenges about what to do with their production waste. A single manufacturing cluster in India has landfilled around 18 um, materials equivalent to an 18-story building of the size of a football field. And this has a serious concern with environment because we have finite clay reserves, and these discarded waste represents not just the rendered unusable waste, but also the need for further mining of these minerals. And also, it also reduces the fertility of the soil at the landfill. So our solution is that we turn this landfill ceramic waste into a reusable ceramic material. And we process this waste in a closed loop zero waste manufacturing process. And thus it follows and supports directly the Sustainable Development Goal 12, which is a responsible consumption and production. So there are various benefits to this for different stakeholders, like the consumers get to use these durable products, and the guilt of using higher carbon footprint products is much lesser because of this. And plus the industries get rid of all the landfill waste that they have been dumping since decades, and they have a lower dependency on the mined materials because this natural reserves have inconsistent supply of regular materials, so that also reduces. And of course the environment gets vacated, and the soil gets rejuvenated. So the edge of Earth Tattva's recycled ceramic material is that one is that because it's a castable material, so we don't have any restriction in terms of what shape and products can be produced. And the casting rate is 50% quicker, so that increases our productivity. And the temperature that we use to mature this clay body is 100 degrees lesser than the regular ceramics. So there we save a lot of fuel in the firing temperature, and also there's a lot of financial saving as well. We got this material tested by CGCRI, which is a Central Glass and Ceramic Research Institute, and they have reported this recycled material to be 35% stronger than traditional ceramics. So this is our circular model of making this material into a recycled product. The usual linear ceramic process ends up at dumping, whether it's from production process or from post-consumer waste. And we procure this post-industrial waste for now, and use 60% of this recycled content, and with minimum amount of virgin clay, which acts as a natural binder. And if we see here, the firing temperature for regular ceramics is around 1200 1220, while we use only 1120 degrees Celsius. That's a lot of saving. And because we are using clay itself as a natural binder, so we are essentially working with a mono material. So this helps us to keep reusing our waste for multiple production cycles in a closed loop zero waste manufacturing process. These are our minimum viable products, made out of 60% recycled content, 100% food safe, and 35% stronger. And we chose to make tableware to begin with because tableware is the only ceramic product that the consumers choose to buy themselves. And this helps us to propagate the brand because these products act as stock triggers, and they help us to spread awareness about conscious consumerism as well. And our target customer audience is the ecological aware individuals and who are empathetic towards judicial use of resources. So these are the retail buyers, but we also will work with institutions like organic food cafes and luxury restaurants. And the industries who are currently manufacturing ceramic products, we can also license this material for them so that they can keep continuing to make all the beautiful functional products that they are making right now, but reduce their need for further mining of natural resources. While the channels, of course, remain the e-commerce, but we will also focus our offline channels through food specialty and gourmet stores because they already have our target audience as a base. So that will be very easy for us to penetrate the market. And the revenues come from hospitality partnerships and a strong distribution network from tier 2 and tier 1 cities and retail chains of these gourmet stores. So just to reiterate, our unique selling points is that this material is 35% stronger, reduces mining by 60%, is 100% recyclable, and also uses lesser energy to fire. So it was discussed with a couple of stakeholders and prominent individuals in the industry that what's happening with this waste right now. And we realized that it's just being dumped right now. And some unorganized sector industries are using up to 2 to 3% of this recycled content in their composition, while some of the organized sector industries are using 8 to 10% of it. But so we are trying to take a big leap of this towards using 60 to 70% of recycled content. While the recycling market is also has a huge potential, so it's said that if we dump down 10,000 tons of waste, it generates only 6 employment. While if we recycle the same amount of waste, we generate around 36 employment. So there's a huge scope for employment generation as well. And so recently, Bain and Corporation came up with a report for World Economic Forum that 30% of Indian consumers have incremental spend towards healthy and organic food and other lifestyle spends. So that's our market, and that if even if you have 1% of the market, it's going to be a big penetration in the market. And because it's a universal material, you can expand into multiple verticals of ceramic products. It's not just tableware; we can make furniture, architectural applications, and many other things. We have been covered by various reputed and revered publications from different platforms. And recently, we were awarded as the national winner for the prestigious James Dyson Award. And we were also part of the Global Grad Show, where only 100 graduation projects from around the world are selected to showcase their output. And we have received inquiries from the likes of Fab India and Sangat Architects and various other industries as well. So the plan is to have an established recycled ceramic brand for retail, and then work with the hospitality industry as well as architects to spread over different verticals of different product line, and then eventually we'll export these products to other countries as well. And of course, this whole venture has a potential of job creation for all different kinds of skill sets, whether it's semi-skilled makers or skilled industrial designers, architects, and many other individuals. So right now, ask is for rupees 50 lakhs to be able to set up our production unit and have a runway of 12 months. And also, we will really be happy to have some introductions to gourmet stores so that we can have our products listed there, and mentorship for business development and other marketing prospects. And so, if someone is interested in investing in us, then we are more than welcome to have discussions with them. Thank you.